Hi students, today we are going to discuss the chapter Sound of grade 9. What is meant by sound? There are many types of energy. Light energy, mechanical energy, heat energy, electrical energy. One such energy is what we call sound energy. So you may have doubt what is sound. Yeah, I am taking class right now. You are hearing what I am saying. So sound is a form of energy which creates the sensation of hearing. Yeah, which we can feel the sensation of hearing, that is what we call sound energy. You may have that how can we produce sound? For example, take a rubber band and stretch and make a small vibration, just stretch or pluck, you can notice it will vibrate. Likewise, this is a table. If I just make like this, I can hear the sound. What do you understand from that? Sound is due to vibration of object. If an object vibrates, it produces sound. Yeah, everywhere, wherever be the object, if it vibrate, it produces sound. For example, even human being also producing sound. You may have that how human being producing sound. Yeah, we have vocal cord here. When you touch, keep your hand here, keep your finger here and just make a sound, you can hear, you can feel something is vibrating. So vibration of sound, due to that vibration we can produce sound. So sound is due to vibration of objects. Okay, so for example, this is a person who is standing here and I can say he is the sound source, he is the sound source, and one more person is standing here, clear? He is listening. So I can say he is the listener and he is the sound source. For example, I am the sound source here, you can be the listener. If I make sound, that sound travels and reaches our ear. This is what we call sound travels from sound source to listener, is what we called propagation of sound. Propagation of sound. So propagation of sound is nothing but the sound travels from the source to the listener. That process is what we call propagation of sound. For the propagation of sound, we need a medium. We need a medium. So you may have doubt, what do you mean by medium? Medium may be any substance or material which helps to transmit sound from sound source to listener. So medium is nothing but it is the substance or material which helps to transmit sound from the sounds to source to listener. For example, here I am speaking, I am the sound source and you are the listener. So how sound transmit? Here sound transmits through air. So air we can take it as a medium. There are three types of medium mainly. One is solid that acts as a medium, and liquid also act as a medium, and gas or air can act as a medium. That we will discuss later. Now we are going to the next topic of this chapter. How sound propagate through a medium. This is what my question. How sound propagate? For example, if I make sound, how that sound propagate through the medium, that is what we are going to discuss. How sound propagate through a medium. For example, this is the person. He is making sound. He is making a disturbance, I can say that disturbance or vibration. He is making some sound or vibration or disturbance. What happened? This is the air and he is the person. He is the listener. He is the sound source. If he makes sound, as we know, in between these two we have a medium. Medium in sense maybe air, maybe solid material, maybe liquid material, whatever it is, some medium is there. If I make sound, that sound travel through, we can take here medium as air, that travel through air and reaches the listener. You may have looked how it travels. It is easiest one. For example, if I am making sound, say hello, I make sound called hello. If that vibration reaches the particles, this is what we call particles which is inside the medium. This is what we call particles which is inside the medium. So if I make sound, say hello, that hello touches the particles. What happened? That particle starts vibrating. that particles start vibrating from the equilibrium position. Right now it is standing in the equilibrium position. When I make sound, it start vibrating in the equilibrium position. The disturbance, due to the disturbance, say hello, due to the disturbance start vibrating. If it start vibrating, it means it move in equilibrium position, just vibrating like this. That is due to the disturbance. After a while, that disturbance goes to the second particle, next set of particles, neighboring particles, and it start vibrating from its equilibrium position, and old particles, first set of particles come back to the mean position. It means normal position. Once again, if I make hello, that disturbance touches the particles and particles start vibrating. Due to that disturbance, it start vibrating. That vibration moves to the next set of particles. Then this particle start vibrating, this come back to normal position. And again, this disturbance move to the next third set of particles, we can say like that, neighboring set of particles, and it will start moving, vibrating. Particles never move, it just displacing, it means just vibrating. After that, it moves to the next set of vibration. It goes on, this process continues until that hello reaches the listeners here. So keep it in mind, when I say any disturbance, I use any word that travel like this. First, it enter into the first set of particles, it vibrate from the mean position. It will not move, just vibrate. Vibration and movement is different. Vibration is nothing but to and fro motions, fast to and fro motion along the fixed position. Okay, it will move to the next, and again it will move to the next, again it will move to the next. It will go like that. That time the old particles become normal position itself. This is how particles vibrate in the medium. One important thing, particle never move, but it vibrate only, but disturbance move, that hello moves. Keep it in your mind, only disturbance move from source to listener, but particles never move, it just vibrate from the position and come back to the normal position. Okay, so that particles act as a medium to transmit the sound from source to listener. This is how sound travel through a medium. Okay, we can say sound is a wave. We can say sound is a wave, sound is energy, at the same time sound is wave. We can say sound wave. You may heard that word, sound wave. You may have doubt, what do you mean by wave? Okay, that is what we are going to discuss. So sound is a wave. Just take a tuning fork or rod, we can take a rod, small rod. This is a water which is in big vessel, is filled with water. Water is complete, not in motion, it's complete rest. This is one rod, we can take this as a rod, okay, and just vibrate this rod. If I kept that rod inside the water, as we know, if you vibrate this rod and kept inside the water, sure, something will form like this. Something will form like this, swirls may form inside the water. This is wave. You may have doubt, what is that wave? Some disturbance which produce from one position that moves to the another position. That is what we call wave. Whatever it is, light is also a wave. Whatever it is which produced in certain place, certain position, and it moves to the another position, such motion is what we called wave. Particles never move, but that disturbance move from one position to another position, but particle never move. Now, particle never move means particle never move away, just vibrate, that's all. Such motion is what we call wave. Yeah, sound is also like that. I told you, if I make any disturbance, a disturbance move, carry forward, but particles will never move. So particles will be there itself, but disturbance move. So I can say sound is a wave, because wave is a property which means disturbance move, particle does not move. Sound is also same as what I said. Okay, I can say that sound is a wave. Okay, our next topic is yes, right now we are taking class. We are taking here, means I am talking in front of you. So if you are moving to the space or somewhere, if I am taking class, if I am taking this session, you can't able to hear me properly, because everyone are there. We are just taking class from there. It is not possible, because sound need a medium to travel. It's a necessary. Sound need a medium to travel. Medium in sense which helps to transmit. That is what we call medium. Sound need a medium to travel. Either the medium may be solid. Sound can travel through solid, sound can travel through liquid, and sound can travel through gas or air. So you may have to, is there any example for this? Yeah, we have one example. For example, consider solid as a medium. For example, we can just keep your head on the top of the table and make some sound. Just makes some sound. We can hear, for example, if this is the table, I kept my ear like this, and if I make sound like this, that sound travel through the table and reaches my ear. What you understood from that? There sound travels through solid. So medium is solid. So sound can travel through solid. So second point, either sound travel through liquid. Yes, sound can travel through liquid also. You may have doubt what is an example for that. Take a water in aquarium. Put one bell inside it. Put one bell inside it. This is the water, and just keep your ear just above the water, and just switch on, not switch on, just ring the bell. You can hear the sound. How you can hear that sound? Because that sound is traveling through air. So sound can travel, not air, traveling through water and reaches the ear. It means sound can travel through liquid. Then third point, sound travel through air. Yes, this is possible. It is pretty much clear, I think, because right now I'm taking class that sound, how can you hear that sound? For example, if you are sitting in front of me, you can hear my sound through air. So sound can travel through air also. So sound need a medium to travel. It may be solid or liquid or gas, but sound never travel through vacuum. Sound never travel through vacuum. That's why if you are moving somewhere in that space or somewhere, even though if you make sound, you can't hear. Why? It is because in vacuum sound does not travel. It is necessary that sound need a medium. It may be solid or liquid or gas. Hope it is clear. Okay, when sound travel through a medium, as I said you before, this is the person A. I can say this is source, and this is listener. When he makes disturbance or sound, what happened? The particles, many particles are there in the medium. Small particles are there inside the medium. I just mark it like this. Okay. When I make that disturbance, the first set of particles get vibrate, move from the equilibrium position. Okay. And next set of it moves to the next set, and this become normal, and it goes like this. When I say hello, suddenly the first set of particles become compressed because of air. It compresses because air is a medium. It just compressed. If it is compressed, I can say here it is high pressure area. This is high pressure. Rest everything is low pressure. Then after that, the disturbance reaches here. This become low pressure, and this become high pressure. And after that, the disturbance come back to here, come to here, and this become normal, and here it is become low pressure, and here it become high pressure. So it goes on. High pressure region is what we called compression. High pressure region is what we called compression, and low pressure region is what we called rarefaction. Rarefaction. Once again, if sound travel through the air, it produces high pressure area and low pressure area. High pressure area is nothing but when I say hello, that particles get compressed. Rest all particles are free. After that, the compressed particle become free, and that disturbance goes to next set of particle. And what happened? This become free. So this is low pressure, and that one is high pressure. Okay. After that pressure, that high pressure goes to the next set of particle, and this become low pressure, and that one become high pressure. It means high pressure region, just keep it in your mind, while sound travel through air, it produce high pressure region and low pressure region. High pressure region is what we call, as I told you before, compression, and low pressure region is what we called, as I told you before, rarefaction. So when sound travel through the medium, it produces high pressure region and low pressure region. Dear students, that's all today's class. We took what is sound, how we produce sound, and how sound travel through a medium, how it propagate through a medium, the propagation of sound through solid, liquid and gas, and what is compression and what is rarefaction. Hope you understood everything. Thank you for your cooperation. Thank you. Thanks a lot.